G'day everybody. I want to talk about what you don't tell your boss. Even if they go, you're a family member and all this cock-a-doodle bullshit, right? Don't tell your boss that you got an expensive car and you got car payments to pay. Don't tell your boss you went and got a home and now you got to make sure you need to have a job now for the next 10 years and they're big payments. Don't tell your boss this kind of stuff. Why is that? And don't tell your boss about your family too much. Even, like I said, even if they try to say they're family people, you better watch them. I'm not saying that there's not bosses out there that treat people like family, but I'm just saying you better be careful. You really do. Sometimes it takes years to find out things before you start treating people like family. Boss people, number one trick, to try to make you feel like family, because they're going to make you feel good so they can get the work out of you, so they can get some information out of you and need that information later on to maybe even blackmail you. So you got to watch bosses for real. Okay, people? Now this is coming from my own experience as well, about you can't believe word of mouth. When it comes to word of mouth with bosses too, make sure they write down a contract. Stuff like that, because if you tell your boss you got house payments to pay or things like that, your boss can now go, ooh, you need this job. So they might push you. They might get you to do other jobs that people don't do and stuff like that, because they know that you have got house payments. They might not know that other fella over there. He's probably got house payments too, but he doesn't know him. And so, but he knows you. He knows you've got house payments. So he'll come to you and go, come on, can you do this? All right? Oh, and they'll make you feel bad. Everyone knows if you don't do it, the faces they pull, the attitudes they get afterwards, right? Because they wanted you. They wanted to control you. They wanted to pick you because they knew information about you to attack you with. So be careful, people. That's why in some movies that you see, that a lot of people that have got their shit together don't tell their bosses, and their boss is like, oh, you didn't tell me that. You didn't tell me this. They're actually the clever ones when you think about it, in a way. Until you know they really are family, and you know these people are good people, and you can trust them, you don't. And that can take years. Trust me. That's in my opinion. Anyway, people, have a good one. That's something I've learnt, so I thought I'd chuck it out and let you guys know, just in case you haven't learned it yet. So you got to watch, because you lose your job, you can lose everything. Definitely if you've got house payments or a car loan that you just started paying off. So be careful. Less they know, the better. And another thing too, don't work too hard. Definitely if you know you're working harder than other people, what you need to really do, right? This is what I've seen. You can call this a loophole. Bosses like to use them, so I'm telling employee loopholes. If you see other people working, you know, you look at the average and go, well, the boss still likes him and he's not as quick as me. You can slow down and be like him. And if you do slow down and be like other workers and your boss has a go at you, well, that's because you told your boss and showed your boss that you work hard and now you're getting punished. So is it a good thing? Or is it best just to watch and learn and maybe be like others? Anyway, bye-bye people. See yous.